Peace, peace, peace. What's poppin', my weebles? It's your boy, Sincere 7, coming to you live and direct from the Psychonaut Academy of Detroit. The Pad. What's poppin', y'all? So, apparently it's Sunday. Man, it's a beautiful day. A lot has happened. A lot has transpired. Oh, man, I'm catching up with a lot and doing a lot. And I just wanted to stop in and talk some shit today. That's literally it. I'm not about to drop no science. I'm not about to teach. I came to talk some shit because the other week I made a post about noticing that since I've gotten back into a poly relationship as opposed to the monogamous relationship that I have been in for the last 5 years, I find myself spending more time with myself. I find myself spending more time alone. And I made this observation and I made a post about it on social media. And I'm going to say this because this is how I feel. What do you know? I make a post and out of nowhere, all of the motherfucking poly haters just started to reveal themselves. And if you was one of those people and you feel offended, I don't give a fuck. Let me be clear, because you washed y'all petty asses onto my post to begin to project bullshit all over. And not just was there people coming on projecting shit, but there was people just coming on being blatantly disrespectful and fucking stupid. Yeah. And I was in a place where I had so many other things going on that I was like, yeah, whatever, fuck this is silly ass shit. But now that, as they say, I got time today, I did want to at least speak on it, and I just wanted to say that I've noticed the energy that is brought. I know I see who be on my pages, who responds, who talks, who engages, and I see the people who just pop up to say some stupid shit, who just pop up to try to project or insert their feelings of insecurity. Because let me be very clear, that is what I see. I make a post, and like I always say, here come the poly haters. Oh, here's an opportunity for me to show my disdainment for this lifestyle. I'm not sure when y'all gonna catch on, but I keep telling y'all I'm telling you, I promise you this is so serious. I do not remember ever a woman telling me, oh, hell no, I'd never be poly, that I actually was attracted to or wanted. Like, the majority, and not to say there's like nothing wrong with any of the women out here, but the majority of the women that I'm aware of, that I know, that I come into contact with, do not qualify to me for me to be trying to be with. Okay? So it's like, for y'all to keep jumping on my page talking about, oh, this is this and that's that, and I don't care. It's like, honestly, it's like a straight dude knowing that the dude is gay, and the dude comes in and he sits down, and the straight dude comes and sit next to him, is like, I just want you to know I'd never be gay. I would never let you fuck me. I would never let you put your dick in my ass. Like, just the fact that you discussing that shit with me shows some type of lack of security from you. Why are you telling me why you would never be poly? I know you would never be poly with me because I probably would never even talk to your ass, let alone fuck you. So it'd be really amazing to me when people come on, and then there's these people who feel like, oh, here's my chance to show that I was right. Oh, see what I'm saying? That's why that poly shit is this. Oh, see what I'm saying? That's why I can never. Oh, see, no, I don't see what you're saying. And let me just add on, you apparently don't see what the fuck I am saying either. So I just wanted to come on and just shake my tail feather, as they say. I just wanted to come on and gloat and talk my shit that y'all not changing shit in my life. Y'all not like y'all hating poly. Y'all, "Oh, I would never. Oh, I would never, and I couldn't, and it wouldn't be me." That really changes absolutely nothing in my life. I hate to break it to you, but I'm still with two very beautiful, very powerful women. I'm still being held down. I'm still being supported. I'm still being loved on. I'm still being given and taken care of and acknowledged and adored. And I'm still loving it. And so I don't think that anybody's going to pop up and be like, oh, I would never. And I'm going to be like, oh, well, let me change this shit then, because these people who clearly can't hold down one relationship and be happy for an extended amount of time is telling me that my idea of being able to maintain happiness with the relationship that I chose to have for my lifestyle is not possible. What the fuck are y'all talking about? Robert said, I'm here for all the tea. Yes, I adore your boldness and love for our lifestyle as melanated souls. So I figured out that in my human design, I am meant to live a life of unorthodox experiences. I am here to live a life that people say, can't nobody do that. And show you, yes, you can. I'm here to show people that this idea of monogamy and owning a motherfucker and telling another motherfucker what they can and can't do with punishment of losing life, children, money, and all of this type of shit, that this can be operated outside of you all. Oh, I would never be. Yeah, that's cool. In my mind, I'm going, I can never fucking practice this goddamn European monogamy. Motherfuckers telling me don't say good morning because the white man said it means death, but you keep his goddamn relationships. None of you all, the majority of you all, don't be happy in. Remember, I'm a fucking relationship counselor, so let's keep it 100. A lot of people be talking that shit, but when you come and sit down, the issues that are had between us and the issues that are had between y'all are the fucking same. They have nothing to do with poly or homo or monogamous or any of that. People have issues. And the idea that my relationship style is the correct one, let's keep it 100. All of that shit comes from some stupid ass religion. A lot of y'all is walking around shaming yourselves, hiding yourselves, your true wants, your true desires, because somebody else told you the shit wrong. Just like gays who be in the closet, just like motherfucking black people who really want to date outside their race, just like motherfucking all these goddamn different things that people are scared to fucking do what they want, to live how they want. I don't give a fuck what none of you motherfuckers say. I know ain't nothing wrong with me loving, supporting, protecting, and providing for multiple women in my community. You why? You want to know why there's nothing wrong with it? Because you all support men who sleep with multiple men in their community. How the fuck do they get supported and we get goddamn what? Downridden and talked about. Fuck you. I am holding the position of at least 2 men in my community. So until you can do what I do or more, you can shut the fuck up. Somebody tried to throw some shit at me today talking about some because I put that post up where the shit said it's called a financial relationship or some shit like that. And it was like, oh, they renamed it prostitution. Now, be very clear, I don't give a fuck about prostitution or gold digging, to be clear, but I thought it was a funny post and I shared it. Somebody gonna say, well, I see the same thing in poly if you ask me. And I was like, I challenge you to explain that shit, because from my point of view, where I come from and how I get down, I can show and prove that's bullshit. And I've heard a lot of people bring that shit to me. Oh, poly, this is just like another form of pimping. Well, let me give you an understanding, because a lot of y'all are not aware of these things that go on. You don't know what pimping is. You don't know what macking is. You don't know what poly is. Let me tell you, when you pimping, a man is telling the women, go out, sell your fucking body to make money, bring it back and give it to me. As a poly man, I take care of multiple women. What the fuck are y'all talking about? I'm going to go out. I'm going to get money from multiple people and multiple sources and come back and care for the women and the children. So how are y'all comparing this to pimping? Don't try it. Don't try it. Y'all don't want to do the whole male, female, let's argue, let's show it, because I don't think you'll be able to roll with me. A lot of y'all can throw shit and throw shots, But how many of you all can actually have a conversation from beginning to end without getting emotional and getting off on a rant or some bullshit, but actually staying on the fucking subject of the things that we're talking about to show and prove that your quality of life is better than mine? I invite you to try it. You won't be able to do it because it's not, and mine isn't better than yours. They're just different. It is what it is. Stop being mad that I'm living a life that you don't feel like you can live. Either decide that you too deserve it and can live this, or understand that it's not for you and just leave it the fuck alone. But you're not gonna change nothing over here. Robert said, may I ask how you learned this from your human design? I've had to let Aoife show me that polygamy was for me, as I've never liked ownership at all. Whatever soul you desire to love. So I'm gonna tell you, I understand where you're coming from. As I say on my lives quite a bit. Peace, brother. I am an independent contractor. So one thing that I don't believe in is organizations telling me what I should or shouldn't be doing. So no knocking you, but I've heard people tell me, oh, well, I wasn't even thinking about that, but when I joined Aoife, they told me that I'm supposed to be poly. I do not, this is my personal opinion. I do not agree with that shit. I think that it is crazy to pick up a religion that tells you what to or how to operate if you feel like you have the capacity to lead yourself. So for me, polygyny was based off of my situations and what I went through with women in my life, which started with my mother. And so with the abandonment issues, I was looking for love in all the wrong places, and I became a heavy sexual individual, having sex with a lot of women looking for love. I wasn't a cockhound. So when I got out of the military and started to deal with the issues that I had from adolescence as well as things that I went through as an adult, I basically looked at my operations and realized and decided that that's not the type of individual I wanted to be. I didn't want to be in relationships where women felt like I lacked integrity. But at the same time, based off of my traumas and the things that I had went through, my sexual desires, let me make an example. Individuals who've been molested by the same sex individuals in their family, and they go through traumatic experiences and they become homosexuals. When they get older, they can go through counseling and all of these things to heal from the trauma. Once they're healed, that does not mean that they are now not going to be attracted to the opposite, to the same sex anymore. You don't change your sexual orientation because you've healed from the trauma. So even though I healed from the trauma of abandonment, my comfort and safety in having multiple women was solidified. So my way of bringing righteousness to that was to make those women mine. I'm not going to be running around with multiple various women. I'm going to be running around with multiple my women. Just that. And so polygyny was the answer to that. And so with that, I have multiple places to go, multiple people, and multiple emotional and physical spots of safety, but I don't have actions and experiences that make me feel less of, or that I'm operating in a way that lacks integrity. So that is how I approached and decided to be poly, is because I am a very, very big person on being a family man. And I'm like, I can't be a family man if I'm a whore. I can't be a family man if I'm out here just fucking multiple girls and multiple women and they all looking at me like, oh, he on some bullshit. So the way to solidify that was to be righteous to all of my women. They know me, they know them, they know who I'm with, and they see my actions. So with that, that was my way. My sexual orientation, I still have a large sexual appetite, and I have a seeking out for safety in my relationships. That's why I have multiples. So a lot of people are basically showing me where their thought process is at when they say things like, oh yeah, you just fucking a whole bunch of people. That means that their relationships are based on sex. When I hear people say, oh, you poly, you must be living off these women, I know that those people and their relationships are based off of money, the lack of, or the having, and all of these different projections and insertions that people put onto my relationships. When I hear them, it just lets me know how they see themselves. how they operate and how they see the world and how they operate with the world around them. So I just wanted to drop that on y'all. When y'all be coming and talking that shit about my relationship, you really just letting me know about the insecurities that you hold with yourself. I appreciate you saying such, because this is what I've wanted to see my brothers keep our families together while moving, while loving many at once. Oh yeah, for sure. I agree with you on that. Like, it'd be too many families broken up, and it'd be like, shit. Don't make the man choose. Just let him know, if you're gonna have us, you need to hold us down. A man ain't supposed to have more than he can afford, but goddamn it, ain't no woman supposed to be telling no man you don't need to be doing something with her, because whatever the fuck is after that ain't nothing unless I am lacking in. If that's not the case, then there's nothing to talk about. If you lacking as a woman in a relationship, then there's a conversation to have if your man trying to add on or has another. But if you not lacking, there is nothing for you to say. Play your part and let that man take care of you. A lot of y'all sisters be saying y'all want for y'all sisters what y'all want for yourselves. Y'all want y'all sisters to get out of the hood. Y'all want y'all sisters to be taken care of. Y'all want y'all sisters to be protected and provided for. But when the opportunity comes, y'all are against that shit. Y'all are against that shit. Y'all will bump coochies. Y'all eat each other pussies. Y'all fuck each other's men. Y'all fuck on each other baby daddies. But when it come to goddamn taking a man righteously and letting him be both of y'all's and take care of both of y'all, y'all seem to have a problem with that. And I have a problem with that. But anyway, I just want to get on and kick it and let y'all polygyny haters and poly haters know that y'all ain't moving nothing. You just exposing yourself. You weak. Go get you one person and get you at least 7 years with one person before you come trying to knock down my relationship with a couple. I behold my relationships down 12, 15, 13 years. Fuck is y'all talking about? That last relationship I got out of that 5-year John, that was short as fuck. 5-year relationship. Damn. Yeah, that shit didn't work. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all not stopping nothing. And all the shit you talking, it really don't move me, because a lot of y'all can't even run relationship with one person. Like, I got more years in relationships than I got on this planet. And that's a fact. Like, shit, talk to anybody in relationships with me. Nah, not somebody who came and couldn't take the pressure, the pain, and ran away. No. Talk to somebody who's been in a relationship with me. Any of them. Any of them. Any of them. Including the one I just got. You ain't finna hear no goddamn nothing about me except the how the fuck I hold it down. Anything other than that is a goddamn lie. And I challenge the motherfuckers, show it ain't. So that's how I get down. That's how I talk my shit. And as always, I pay the cost to be the boss. If you can't do that, just say that. But I got things to do. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how I pay the cost. So let me get on. Let me get with my peoples. I got things to get to. And I just want to drop in. Miss Bliss, I see you, baby. I just want to drop in and just, address that shit. Y'all thought I was going to let it slide, but I was not. I was just waiting until I had time. Nothing like a nice little Sunday morning. Oh, before I go, Miss Bliss said most women don't want all that responsibility in a relationship. With other women, there you get to share the responsibility. That's right, Miss Bliss. I be trying to tell motherfuckers, I'm a lot. I'm a big personality. I am a lot to take care of. I'm like a special needs child. You gonna want some help fucking with me. I'm a high energy person. I'm a high emotional person. You're going to want some help fucking with me. I got a lot of babies. You know what I'm saying? So now it's a little different, because don't worry about my babies. Any woman with me, I got my babies. You just worry about me, because I don't. But still, all in all, you right, Miss Bliss. That was one of the things I was trying to let the last relationship know. You keep complaining about the shit you got to do. Matter of fact, I'm feeling like you're not doing enough. You complain about what you got to do. I need you to do more. This is why I said you need help. You need somebody else here. You need to let me have the people who can hold me down in the areas you can't do that. But you too worried about trying to be the only one and thinking that that's going to hold your position. Well, we see how that went. If you're going to be the only one, you got to be able to hold it down. If not, you better allow the goddamn recruit some help. You know what I'm saying? So, but everything ain't for everybody. So I just need y'all to know that. I know y'all ain't gonna be poly. I know that. It ain't meant for you. You ain't built for it. And that's all right. But keep that negative shit to yourself. Stop coming over here talking negatively on my quality of life, on my relationships, on my states of existence. Talk that shit on your page. I'm telling y'all, I'm going to start disrespecting you directly under the comments. Straight the fuck up. Like, take your bad body having ass on the fuck somewhere talking about that's why the fuck did it. Look at you. That's why the fuck did it. Like, come on, man. I be trying to be nice to y'all and stall y'all out. Like, some of y'all be talking shit, and I just be like, okay, I'm just gonna post my girl picture up onto your page and let you tell me some shit like that again. I would never do. Look at this. I just want you to know, this is my woman. Do you really think that I'm concerned that you are telling me what you wouldn't do? See, now it sounds like I'm picking on you. Mind your business and stay in your lane. Yo, I see you, Carlos. Salute, brother. No doubt. Hey, man, but I love y'all. So do me a favor. Today I want y'all to tell somebody you love them in a language they can understand it in. Peace.